Welcome to a video. This video is for January 24th, Saturday. Happy Saturday, everybody. I hope y'all will have a great rest day. As for me, it's currently January 22nd on a Thursday. And let me lower down the lights and share the time. It is 22:47 and I've taken several retakes. On top of that, I didn't get to do the video at my work spot because there was this person in the van, probably live in the van. I saw that person creeping around and I tried not to think too much about it, but I knew in my spirit something was not right with that person. And sure enough, I should have listened to the spirit. Right when I started changing, that person parked right next to me, and in a very strange way, like very close to my car, unnecessarily close. And that person could have swiped my car, but that person decided to swipe the curb instead. And man, I was mad. I was like, dude, there's no parking spot around. Why do you have to park right next to me? Of course, those people, they don't care. They do not care. They just do things for their own convenience, their own comfort, their own pleasure, their own judgment. These people are me. I don't care about you as long as I'm comfortable. Of course, that person didn't care. I'm pretty sure that person got a high being next to me and seeing me angry. But I just kept cool, and I'm very glad the Father in Heaven did comfort me and said, look, stay calm, be cool. I seen it. I see it, and you know my word. And I was like, yes, I do know your word. It's about those that trouble his little ones. So just keep your calm, keep your peace. Don't snap like that. And I just had to keep it moving. Anyways, aside that incident, work was really good. I did a total of 11 deliveries and I made $120. Yay! Woo! So I did a lot and it was great. I think the total I made for this week is I made a 40 on Tuesday. Wednesday I made 60, so that's 100. And today I made 120, so I made a total of 220 this week. Yay! But the cool thing is we still got Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so 3 more days. So let's see what the total will go up to. Next thing I'd like to talk about is the call. So for those who have watched my previous video a couple days ago will know that I got a call. Well, no, I got the knock on the window, and there was a lady that would help out with housing. So I did call the lady. The lady, I'm very grateful that she did call again today, and when I saw the number, I picked it up right away. And I'm glad Pinguo, or for those that don't know, Pinguo, it's an Apple phone. They have this new setup where it'll scan the caller, which is great. But sometimes I think there'll be people put off by it and they just won't leave a message or won't say who's calling. But to me, I think that's a great system that they have. And I was able to see it and I picked it up right away. And we were talking about the housing. And I'm very sad because I don't think it's going to work out for me. And she was talking about how the housing was only temporary for 3 months, and pretty much they will cover it. I'm not sure if they're part of the state or something. I really don't know, but they said that they will cover it for 3 months. But after the 3 months, I would have to pay out of my own pocket the full amount. So if it's like an apartment, then whatever the apartment costs. And I cannot afford that. I could even barely afford a regular room rent. How could I afford that? So I was thinking like, wow, I don't think that's going to work because with the wages going on, I won't be able to afford that. I mean, and plus she was telling me like the house it could range depending on the city. Some could take a couple months, but most likely she's seen the longest was 3 years. And I was thinking, man, and I asked her like, okay, because the cities I'm at is not doing too well. Orange County is not doing too well. Los Angeles is not doing too well. If I moved, I don't know, to like San Diego or something, can you help me out with the housing down there? Could you expedite the service or something? And man, she's like, no, each city is very different, and she doesn't really know. And she says the best thing for me is to be in the area where I'm familiar with. So if I'm from the Orange County, it's good to stay in Orange County. Man, I'm really tired of these people with the loud exhaust. To me, I don't know. They're just begging for life. They have no life. And I'm talking about in the spirit, because they think, I don't know, they're cool. Other people would respect them or admire them. But for those that know the Father in heaven or are very spiritual, probably very annoyed with that. Because it's like, it sucks energy away, because you're pretty much, they're taking peace from other people. And I don't know, it gives them life because people notice it, because they need some sort of interaction. I know this is going to sound strange. It's like there was this Japanese professor who was talking about the water, how hate could change the water, love could change the water, and also ignoring, because people, they also try that on rice. Like, for example, the rice, when you speak love to it, it lasts a lot longer, and it looks fresh, it looks good. Speak hate, it just looks ugly, looks messed up, but it looks all right, but just messed up. And the ones that are ignored, now that looks putrid. It just molded out. It just looked totally disgusting. And I that's how I see those people that have the loud exhaust or play loud music. It's just like, notice me, give me some sort of thing, either admiration, which is love, or give me hate, you know, from taking other people's peace. It's just, that's how I see it. And it's just so, that's why I kind of steer clear of people. And the funny thing is, I saw something on Facebook. It's not funny. It's actually a really cool thing. This guy was talking about how the spirit is so important. How there are people that totally stays away from other people. And he gave an example of Kobe Bryant, how he was so amazing at playing basketball. Because he said it, he steers clear of people who just don't put in the work. He steers clear of it. He has no connection with them. He doesn't hang out, chill, talk, chit chat with them. He doesn't do any of that. He just kept, his spirit was pretty much pure and focused. And I guess that's why. And he also shared some other example. I'm sorry if I'm breaking up, because I'm just troubled. The person with the loud exhaust kind of threw me off, because I didn't want to talk about the spirit thing. But anyways, I guess it's going to be in the video, because I want to get this out as soon as I can. But anyways, what was I talking about? Oh, the housing. So yeah, that's a no-go. But we'll see how things are. I'm trying to gather as much money as I can to cover more expenses. And once I get my card from the bank, so I can set up the Twitch thing to see how that goes. I know I'm not going to get monetized right away, but I try to figure something out, like create a buy me a coffee or some sort of donation system. We'll see. And what else is there? Yeah, I mean, I plan to do something very interesting, maybe exciting, who knows. And that is to travel far away, not just travel to LA County, because I'm familiar with the LA County. Well, not all of it, not the west side of it, but I'm familiar with the central and the east side, and little bits and pieces of the northern part, but just not the west side. And yeah, who knows? You know, we might go up north, or we might go south. Don't know, but I really do want to do something about that. And is there anything else I want to talk about? I did take a shower. It was good. And yeah, that is it. Well, I do want to say thank you to those that have watched the video all the way through. Oh, I do want to talk about the sleep. The sleep was okay. I slept kind of late because people were making really loud noises at the Walmart parking lot. But it is what it is. I mean, there's nothing I could do. One thing I want to share that's really interesting is there are people sleeping in their Teslas. Like, there's the small one, and then there's the SUV version, and I was like, wow. well, I shouldn't be surprised because I did mention in my other video there are people with new cars, like new like Honda Pilots, new Honda Corolla, Toyota Corollas, very new cars, and they're sleeping in it. How I know they're sleeping? Because they have these towels just like I do, like towels covering up the window. Of course, I only use the towel when I'm out on the parks. Okay, if I'm out in different parks, I'll use the towel, these bathing towels. But when I go into sleep mode, this is where people don't know that I'm in the car. I think I already showed it, but for those that don't know, is I have Reflectix, y'all. I'll turn on the light. These are Reflectix. You could buy on Amazon or you could make them. I prefer to make them because they're a better fit. So on the outside, it just looks like it's tinted windows. I also checked because remember when I was at the tooth place, so I did try it out. And I did check, and as long as it's not too bright outside, no one will know. And it just looks like a really dark tint. Anyways, yeah, I thought it was very interesting. There are a lot of people in new cars. Of course, there are also a lot of people in really old, like messed up cars, like all dinged up, no bumper, all dented in, smashed from every corner. It's just terrible. Anyways, that's all I have for this video. I want to say thank you to all those that have watched the video all the way through. If you are new and enjoy the content, please consider helping me out with a like, a comment, a share, and if you're not subscribed, to subscribe, because any interaction with the video will help out the channel. It'll let YouTube land know that I'm a good content creator, and it'll help push out my contents even more. And to all my returning viewers, thank you so much for your support. I'm very grateful and thankful, because it is encouraging for me, especially during this time. It doesn't seem like it, but I'm going through a whole ball of emotions. But gotta keep it positive. Have to keep it positive, because if I don't, the negativity will bring out negative results, right? So we definitely don't want to do that. And what's next is I am trying to find, today I wanted to get all my camera gear out and sort it and to start videoing right away. But the reason why I didn't do that is the 11 deliveries. No complaints there, because it's helping me to lower down the bill and give me more, I guess, less stress to worry about money. So I can't really complain about that. And I'm hoping maybe tomorrow I can start pulling out the cameras, get things sorted, charge up the batteries, and start filming anything. And I think I'll probably produce like the vlogs 1 or 2 a week, just to get the ball rolling. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. That's all I have for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Until the next, the Father of Heaven willing, hallelujah and Sinji Duo, and I hope y'all will have a great rest day.